Las Vegas. I'll be at Resorts World Theater March 21st and 22nd. My new special, Lucky, is streaming right now on Netflix. Check it out.
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna pass out.
The first man, oh my God. Jesus, they help me. She's like, oh,
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
we rolling?
Yeah.
I had to gift you something, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming to man's house, you're supposed to bring you something. Bring your apron with a show on it.
Nice.
So we don't get too dirty, you know what I'm saying? In the kitchen. No cap.
Oh, I'm too fat to tie it.
I don't think we need to tie it.
Yeah, we don't need to tie it. All right. Well, let's keep talking like we were.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for Warren. We're going to start. I'm going to have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I started drinking, I had a bottle of champagne this morning.
You did?
Yeah.
I think I had 2 glasses of wine. We did our show.
By the way, I got very high off one hit. Because as I'm walking around, I'm like, remember the commercial where the dog's going, sausages, sausages, sausages? Oh, yeah.
I love the snorkel at the end of that, big boy.
Thank you, LeeAnn.
We did a show this morning. I had like 2 glasses of wine.
For real?
Pretty
Hey,
good.
did you ever drink before a game?
Smoke, not drinking. Definitely every high before every game.
For real?
Yeah. I f***ed off the Denver game in Denver. I was too high.
Yeah, I remember.
Bro, that was my first time drinking like that weed liquid. And it didn't kick in till it kicked in. And by the time I had drunk halfway through the bottle, it was time to get on the bus to go to the game. I'm telling my boy, I'm like, Tish, I don't know what was in this drink. But boy, it is on my ass right now. He said, man, I was gonna tell you the same thing. And that was our first time really like drinking weed liquid. And that was a big game too. We played in Denver, we ended up losing. Because of a fumble, it wasn't because of me that I was high though. I played pretty good.
Is there a difference between playing high and playing sober?
Never played sober.
Never played sober.
No, I'm saying growing up, like
high school?
Starting, high school, I played sober. Never, I didn't smoke until like, that was my whole thing. Like growing up, I was like, bro, in the project, I get to see all these guys fuck up. And I did have some fuck ups, but like I wasn't gonna fuck up with like taking or smoking nothing. So I ain't smoked till I went to college. Never smoked a joint or anything.
Really?
Yeah, actually the first week after camp, I started smoking.
That's so fascinating. Yeah, I smoked when I was 14.
Yeah.
Warren just got out of the shower. He'll be here in a second.
He's on Sapp time.
Yeah, he's on Sapp time.
He's
LeeAnn,
on
why don't you
Sapp
come
time.
make biscuits while we talk?
Well,
Come make biscuits for us. Wait, you grew up in Bankhead?
Bankhead?
Here, grab a seat. We'll both sit over here while LeeAnn makes us biscuits. LeeAnn, you want to make the meal for us? Sweet, can I tell you what's crazy? So, Outkast fan my whole life, right?
Yeah.
Anything from Atlanta was like
Where are you from?
Tampa.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Tampa is Atlanta.
Yeah, a little bit.
Top part of it.
And so I remember when I moved to New York, I couldn't understand that. I realized hip hop was different there because they listen in headsets. For us, it was all in your car. Like everyone put bass in their car when we were 16. And Outkast was like my band. I was like, loved Outkast. And then I worked at the Olympics in Atlanta for like a week, 2 weeks. And I started realizing the street names were lyrics in their songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
They talking about Camden Road.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Bankhead.
But that, I mean, what's your favorite Outkast song? Were you big into Outkast?
I was, but not really.
T.I.?
Yeah.
T.I.
T.I., Jeezy.
Oh, yeah.
Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy?
You don't know
No, Pastor Troy, no.
We ready.
Oh, yeah, I know Pastor. Yeah, okay.
We ready for y'all. Come on, y'all. We ready. We ready.
Wait, cut on the Jewish chick. She's going like this. Hava, Hava.
But yeah, Pastor Troy, Tip, Jeezy. I like a little Outkast. But my life was like, I ain't trying to say it, but like streetwise, more than a classroom.
Yeah.
And like,
Bankhead's no joke.
yeah, it ain't for everybody.
I know. I lived there. I lived in a warehouse.
You lived in Bankhead?
In the SWAT, Southwest.
SWAT.
Yeah. I lived in a
West
warehouse.
Atlanta, baby.
And the very first night, a dude broke into the warehouse and beat a dude with a pipe and stole his shit. And I was like, hey, Dad, can I get a flight home?
Yes.
I was like, wow, this is, and then that day we're taking a walk around Southwest Atlanta and I'm just looking around, I'm like, oh, these are all the lyrics. These are all the, oh, shut up. And then I was like, the SWAT, someone had I think it was Goody Mob had a song about the SWATs. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is the SWAT. Yeah. As a typical white kid, how cool. Then the dude gets beat with a pipe. I'm like, can I get home?
Well, get the hell up out of here.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was, now you don't think about it when you're growing up in it. It's just like, all right, this is a normal neighborhood. This is what I know. But then when you make a little money and you get out of those situations, you're like, God damn, I was just in Vietnam when I grew up. You know what I mean?
Really, Miss
Seeing
Pat talks
motherfuckers
about
getting
that.
killed every day. I've seen some of the craziest shit.
I bet.
For real?
Yeah.
I was dating a guy that lived in Decatur when I was turned 21, and my stepdad bought me a 38 for my car just to go see him.
Yeah.
It was different.
This girl, like our projects was like real dangerous. Like it was one way in, one way out. And it was a young lady who came in and like they were selling dope at the top of the projects. Mm-hmm. And like they was in a cab and they snatched the dope and the cab took off. Boom, left, right? She come back 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later?
Yeah.
What happened?
Man, they took her and the dude out of the cab, poured gasoline on them and set them on fire.
But set the people on fire?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They came 2 weeks later, the federal marshals came and like raided everybody's house in the project.
That's crazy.
And they locked up 11 of them. They got like 20 years for doing that shit.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Like this was just a normal day in the hood though.
That's a normal day in the hood?
Yeah. Shit be going on.
God.
I don't want any of that in my hood.
Me either.
That's scary.
I don't think anyone does.
That's super scary.
Club now.
Is it hard?
But like now, you don't think about it when you're going through it though.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I grew up trailer trash, and you don't think about it, and then you come out and you go, yeah, that maybe wasn't the best. It wasn't like what you're talking about. But it's definitely not how I live today.
Yeah, but it's just what you knew at the time.
Yeah, and you thought it was normal.
Yeah.
So I have 2 kids who don't think they have money, right? But they act like they're like.
But they didn't grow up with money.
They didn't grow up with money, so money showed up a little later in their life.
Like high school.
But then they like today my daughter just sent me a message. She's in a different country studying abroad. She was like, hey, I'm so grateful that my dad talked about my sister getting her period and me and on stage because I get to do this. And I was like, that was cool shit. But like your kids don't have your life experience, or maybe I'm assuming your wife probably grew up in the same experience.
Well, no, her folks had a little money.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, they call that white privilege.
Yeah.
But what's it like raising kids when you just I'll give you a perfect example.
Kids,
she got hit when she was growing up. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, yo, we don't hit our kids. And she was like, huh? Mm.
Well, shit, you can't hit them these days. Your ass going to jail.
I know, right?
Well, she hit them. She hit them.
My kids, they don't look at it like that.
Really?
Because our house is so like plain Jane. Like they know they can get what they want, but like this shit, we working for this shit over here. Like y'all see me waking up every fucking morning at 5:30 in the morning. Like,
yeah.
What are we talking about? Like, so
they see what,
and they athletes too, so they understand. Like,
they see what earned that.
Yeah,
right.
I'm blessed with the kids. I don't have.
You just showed me. You are.
I'm so blessed with like my kids are like really really good. Like.
That's awesome.
I'm talking about really good.
Are you only child?
Yeah.
Do you,
Only child, bro. That's why I had to be good in fighting.
That's why you had to be good in fighting?
Yeah. In the projects, shit.
I see what you mean.
I gotta handle my business.
I got you.
There's a clip I love. I've talked about this before. You know who Nate Diaz is?
Yep.
There's a clip. I've talked about it on Rogan.
I love Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz is that we should FaceTime him.
He's a good dude.
I love Nate Diaz. I love Nate Diaz.
He's right here. He'd be smoking one with us right now.
Oh, he would. There's a clip of him online, and they said, hey, did you ever get bullied when you were a kid? And he was like, no, I had a big brother. And his big brother was Nick Diaz.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, how cool to have a big brother who can the world up.
Right.
Yeah, I was the oldest with 2 sisters, so I never got.
I ain't never get bullied. I fought. I would fight every day. Like, I enjoyed fighting. Like, they used to pay me to go to other projects to fight kids.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
How much would you get paid?
Huh?
How much would you get paid?
Like, if I win,
yeah.
I get 500.
Shut up. Really?
Hell yeah.
It's not a bad business model.
I only
just
lost
saying,
like
right?
2 times. And the 2 times I lost, I actually got my money back because they doubled it down on a rematch. But
So what do you like about fighting?
we would go all the way, like, that's a big thing in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What did you like about it? Like the power of it, like the adrenaline of it,
I just like
all of it.
Releasing anger was for me back then. Like, I had a lot of shit that was built up.
Yeah. Like what?
And didn't have the resources like that I got now. Like, my dad got killed right in front of me.
Your dad got killed in front of you?
Yeah,
How?
shot.
But why? Fight?
It's a long story.
I love
It
long
was.
story.
It wasn't about no fight, but
What was it
had something
about?
to do with some drugs.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you. That would be horrible.
it was.
Yeah, that had to be horrible.
Yeah.
This might
What's
be
wrong?
This might be my favorite episode. I'm over here in the corner, and I feel like I'm listening to a first date where you guys are just like chatting, and I'm like, this is a great conversation. Like, I would have never asked any of those questions. I'd have been like, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so
I'm
do you
super
like
curious, though. I'm curious.
do you like CeeLo Green?
Wait, shut up. That would be a terrible question to ask.
Yeah, it would
Do you
be.
like CeeLo Green?
No, you
Come
keep
on.
going.
I like CeeLo Green
Who
though.
doesn't? But
By
at
the
the
way,
same time,
would
you
you
were
like
talking
to
about
come
your
over and
dad
have a glass of
night.
wine with us? We should bring your wife over to have a glass of wine. This is date night. Come
Right?
on in. Let's have a
Double
glass
date.
of wine. And when Warren comes in, we'll all eat. I'm making gumbo. Keep
I'm
going, LeeAnn.
fascinated by people like yourself who come from really difficult backgrounds and circumstances, no matter what they are, and become something great. Because you obviously became something really great. So there had to be some piece of you that valued yourself or understood the world in a different way than the people you grew up with, right? Because
Yeah,
there are
but
people
like-
you grew up with that are probably still doing that or dead or whatever, but you didn't do that. So why?
Why?
Yeah,
The
why
why
didn't
was
you?
I didn't want to go back to the projects. That was the why. Like,
Gotcha.
I was like, I do not, whatever I got to do not to go back to there, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to do. You know what I mean?
But
like,
that's a great why,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
But you
But
always
like,
said they pushed you. Like the guys that
yeah,
are still
my
there
dudes,
now.
yeah, all like the older guys,
see.
they wouldn't let me do the shit that they was doing. Like,
There's a
they
thing.
they would not let me sell dope.
Right.
Like, now I have ran with they dope a couple of times when the police came up
You
there because
know.
I was the fastest kid in the project.
yeah.
They ain't gonna chase Pac, you know what I mean?
Totally, yeah.
Man, and I got paid for that too. So like this is a real true story. Like, so how the projects was at the top, right? You come in there, you buy whatever you want to buy. And then when the police come, you gotta run.
Yeah.
And like how it was, like our projects was like, in the back of it was just, they call it green land. It was just trees and all that. So that was their route. They run down the hill, boom, run in the back and try to go through and somebody pick them up on Camp Creek.
Gotcha. I know Camp Creek.
And yeah, you know Camp Creek?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, right there. And
I do.
that was, bro, I probably made, out of my whole life doing that, probably made about 8,500. I ain't do it for probably, but only like 3 years. Like probably 12, 13, 14. Then I started getting paid at 14 to play football, so I was like, yeah, this over with.
Made
But
a
they wouldn't let
better
me do
choice.
dumb shit. Like they,
That's
I will
the
say-
that's the
Because they
thing.
saw
That's, no,
something
no,
in
that's
you,
the
right?
thing. It's kind of like I heard about this maybe in a documentary, but usually like I apologize for how this is gonna sound, but the hood is like a family,
Yes.
and they take care of the special
Yes.
ones. Like
Yes.
if you are a talented basketball player athlete, they
Yes.
don't let you.
not want you to around. And we on your ass if you around.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's a gift,
Yeah.
right? That family, that community is a gift.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh
Thank
God,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank
This
you.
is so
for-
awesome.
I didn't get your clink. I missed you. I'll take it again.
And Warren's getting out of the shower. He's about to shave, so he should be here in a second.
Yeah.
This is
He'll
gonna be
come
the
in
best.
for dessert.
By the way,
Oh,
it'd
yeah.
be great if Warren just shows up when the food's served, eats and leaves, and doesn't say anything.
I can see it. Nah, he gonna talk. He gonna talk to us when he get here.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Sap.
talk.
I love Sap.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Allbirds or Skims or Aloe is a good one. They're they're doing crazy business. Sure, I mean, you think about a great product, you think about a cool brand, brilliant marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the business behind the business that makes selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. It's the same with me and Tommy. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Home, the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going up. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever, whatever, wherever your customers are strolling, be it on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. That is so important. I know for a fact I want the thing, but if it's not made easy for me to have that cart get it through there, I don't get it. I've left abandoned carts all the time. If you gathered all my abandoned carts, it could fill a house. And that's the difference with Shopify. Upgrade your business to get the same checkout BBP uses. That's my company. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/burning. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/burning to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/burning.
So you've been together at least 19 years.
We have.
How long before? Was it just 19? How
Girl,
long?
we've been together 20 years.
20?
It'll
No,
be it'll be
19.
19 in October.
How'd you meet?
At the strip club.
Yeah.
At strip club?
Yeah.
Were you stripping?
She was.
Oh, I thought maybe no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Adult entertaining.
You know.
By the way, let's talk about how great strip clubs are.
I love
My
it.
wife
Awesome.
is totally cool with me going to strip clubs, and it is the biggest gift you can give a man because you go in, you blow off steam, you have time with your boys. It's like a moment, and then it goes away. And
Wait.
Like going through
You don't
McDonald's.
go?
right?
You haven't been?
she's
He
never.
doesn't invite me.
You've never been?
Oh, I've been to a strip club, but not with him.
What strip club have you been to? What's the name?
I've been to Crazy Girls in LA.
Okay.
I've been to. what's
We
that
were taking
other
her
one in
Magic
LA
City.
Over on,
You need to go to Magic. You ain't been to a real.
Even
She
Vegas.
need to go to Magic City.
I never been to any in
We're going
Atlanta
to the strip
because I
club.
had
Okay.
family that worked there.
Okay.
In Magic
Strip
City?
there in Atlanta at the Gold Club in Atlanta.
Oh, a
Oh,
Gold
Gold
Club.
Club.
Oh, okay.
I had a brother, sister. They're both my cousins that worked at the Gold Club.
Okay.
But I just.
And they were probably dating, brothers.
So the Gold
No,
Club
they
is
weren't dating.
where Cheetah is now.
Okay.
Gold Club was the place when, I mean, I don't think I'm older
Well,
than
now the
y'all.
place is Magic City, though.
Magic City. There's
I haven't been in
now
Atlanta.
let's celebrate black
What's
women
you-
as strippers because there is a very big difference
Yes,
between
it is.
a black strip club and a white strip
It
club.
definitely
Well, I've
show
never
is.
been to a black
It is.
strip
The pole work. The pole work is like next level. It's like goddamn Romanian gymnasts. They're. It is, baby.
Hey, they flying everywhere in there.
We went
No, bro.
into Magic City when I was 25 years old. Went to Magic City for my buddy's bachelor party. We had a tour bus, we had ecstasy, and we had cocaine. And I walked in high on coke, and I saw it, and I went, are they on coke also? How are they doing this? I just was used to white strip clubs are like this.
Oh, no, not in Atlanta.
And then all of a sudden, I watched a girl climb up a pole, flip upside down,
Yeah.
drop stop, drop stop, drop stop, and then land in a split. And I'm like, are we both on coke? That's by the way, sidebar, that is when Everybody Moved to the Back of the Bus. That song just came out.
Nah, hush that bus. Everybody move to the back of the bus.
Jump with us. And one of my buddies overdosed, and they put him in the back of the bus, and I walked into...
That tracks.
And I walked into
That
the
totally
bathroom in the
tracks.
tour bus, and that's playing, put him in the back of the bus. And they put him in the back of the bus, and I went, dear Lord, I will never do drugs again if you don't let me go to the back of the bus. I was like, don't make this Outcast song about me. I don't want to go to the back of the bus.
So he clearly didn't keep that promise.
Can I just have a moment? Now, I've been a fan of yours for a very long time. Very long time. You on Hard Knocks is maybe one of my favorite people ever on Hard Knocks. But if you told me that my wife and you would be making biscuits and everyone laughing, I'd be like, what world do I f***ing live
I'm
in?
from Georgia. He's from Georgia, I think, right there.
I think we connect.
My trainer is African American and grew up in Cedartown. He lives in
Cedartown.
LA.
Yep.
I see him 3 days a week, and he
Cedartown?
Cedartown, Georgia. Yeah, he grew up in Cedartown.
Yep.
And I love that man. He's the most amazing man.
It's
He's one of
funny.
my best friends.
It's funny
I
the
swear.
way,
I
because
love
growing
him
up
to kill.
in the South, I think you I think you're around black people more. Her best friend's Chinese.
Definitely.
Chinese, and never really interacted with black men.
That's
and then she'll be
true.
like, yeah.
And so Mikkel and I will get in a very heated discussion where we just get louder and louder. But he and I don't think we're yelling. And then I'll get in the car with my friend Sandy, who's Chinese, and she goes, that was so upsetting. You guys were just yelling at each other.
And
I'm
they're
like,
just talking.
I was yelling? We weren't yelling at all. It's really fascinating because she grew up in Boston. Like Chinatown.
Yeah, Boston, yeah. She ain't been around too many black folks in Boston.
No, she hasn't.
I went to McLean Hospital in Boston.
You did?
Yeah. You know what McLean Hospital is?
I do not.
That is where they did the movie. You ever seen, what movie was that?
In Boston? What was it about?
Girl Interrupted?
It's
Hang
about
on,
the crazy people.
hang on 1 second. I'm gonna say 5 movies I know Pacman did not watch, and Girl Interrupted and The Notebook are number 1 and 2.
I think you're
Don't
definitely
know what
right.
those are.
Now, movies he watched that I watched that she didn't watch. Belly.
Yeah.
I saw Belly.
You saw Belly?
A long time ago, yes.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
He doesn't know
Belly?
anything about me. He thinks he knows
No.
everything and he does not.
We're in
Because he
couples
gets
therapy.
shit
We're in
bumped
couples
all the
therapy.
time. As we should be, because somebody is 90%
And I've won
self-focused.
3 of them already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won 3?
I've won 2. I won 1 solid, and then we tied.
Shouldn't it be a
Then I
win-win?
lost 1 and we tied again.
You seen Boys in the Hood?
Who declared that you
Many
won?
times.
Me. Okay.
I love that movie. And I hate it also because it's a representation of what people go through. It's awful. And it was beautifully done. It was a great movie.
Very
I've seen that movie. I made my kids watch that movie when they were in high school.
We're doing the same. We're doing the same. Making them sit down and watch movies that are classics.
Only thing I think we are missing is like, we don't go to church. Like we pray a lot, but we don't go to a church. Like my son never, I don't even know if Trent never been to church.
Well, it's Trent has, but it's been hard for us to find a church home to feel comfortable where
These
he can
preachers
feel
are
comfortable,
thieves.
Yeah, totally.
where he can feel comfortable, and it's not about autograph session or ties, heavy ties.
I'd want autograph. I'd love to be in church and someone, hey, can I get a picture? And I look up and go, God, you see this, right? Just so you know, like I could be valuable up there too.
I just learned, I think that's called being agnostic, where you're not religious, but you're very spiritual and you believe in God, where you believe in a God and you pray to God and you like do sort of religious practices without adhering to a religion. So I think that's what I am. I grew up Southern Baptist, but my mom was also Mahishi yogi. So
What is that?
that's like some kind of meditation, like they were all white and Birkenstocks and ate macrobiotic and, you know.
Oh no, I believe in God.
Yeah.
I do too.
Ain't no way I'd be living without God.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be here without him.
For sure.
Are you gonna be? Is it? Would it be weird if you get to heaven and God's white?
Are we gonna be able to see it?
Yeah. You go to heaven and then you see God.
And he goes, welcome. Have a seat in my living room.
I
Would you
wanna
like
see
some
him.
water?
If God's Chinese, I'm gonna be like, oh, shut the.
I hope I
What
see
if he's
him.
black?
I'm going
I'll
up.
be
I
like,
want to see him.
Here's my problem if God's black, is I'm gonna try to dap him up and he'll be like, come on, buddy, just shake my hand. You shake hands with everybody else and all of a sudden you get like a, what's up? Oh shit, God!
Hey, that is a funny question. When you go see God, what color is he?
He might dap you
If
up.
he's white,
What if it's a chick?
I'm like, where's Shannon?
What if it's a chick?
What if it's a chick and you're trying to f her and you're like, and he's like, just so you know, I'm God. And you're like,
Oh, Jesus
shit.
Lord.
My wife's still alive. I thought I could get away with this one.
Why would you try to f God? That's
Why would you
ridiculous.
try to? That's our clip. That's our clip. Why would you try to f God?
That doesn't make sense.
Why would you
That
try to f God?
That's
our
a pretty,
clip.
hold on. That's,
Hey guys, we got a
hold
great
on.
episode.
That's pretty arrogant to think that she would be into him is arrogant, don't you think?
Hold on. Let's break this down. God did create me, so she's got to be into
God
me.
also created him.
So she's a whore.
So
She
if
f***s
she's into
everybody.
you, why would she be? You crazy? That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. What if I tried
Can I
to
tell you
fuck
what's
God?
crazy
That's
is-
so arrogant.
I'm obsessed.
God, this is Tish.
I am not in this.
Not a part of this.
I'm just an innocent bystander. I wasn't even supposed to be in this episode. I
my
would have
God.
worn a tracksuit. I would have dressed up. He just told me 2 minutes before it started, you're making biscuits. And I was like, what?
But it looked like you know what you're doing, though.
And they look
This
pretty
too
good.
dry.
She's from the South.
No, this is not how I make biscuits.
How
This is
you
somebody
make it?
else's recipe. And I would not have done it. I make biscuits with like white lily.
I love her honesty.
I don't
She
make
is
biscuits like this. I don't
She-
know this biscuit.
I say
This
she's
is not a
autistically
biscuit.
honest.
It's corn cheddar something. I've never made anything like this before. It's so dry. I don't know what to do
What
with
you
it.
need an egg in there or something?
It's got eggs and
Maybe a little.
it needs more water. I keep putting water in it and it's just not enough water. I don't put water in my biscuit.
Yeah, like.
Do you put water in your biscuits?
How do you make biscuits?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never made homemade biscuits,
I
and
told
I'm
you
a
how.
cooker.
It's so easy. It's so
Yeah, you
simple.
have to send me your
I will.
recipe.
It's my grandma's recipe,
Okay.
but I will.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
You know, they got them
It
things
looked
at
like you was
Kroger.
going to like you had. Did you have corn that you put in it?
Yes, it was cream corn, which has some moisture, but
Yeah.
it's not enough.
Okay.
I think I may need to turn it out and just work it with my hands.
Oh,
I
they
think the
eating
bowl's
something
too small.
crazy. What is that?
Oh, this is gonna be
Them animals.
Mussels, right?
Yeah, mussels, and we got
Are those animals?
they're mussels.
Mussels, yeah.
What is that?
They're like what are you doing?
They're kind of like clams.
Oh my God.
Are you not into that?
Friends of oysters.
Oyster adjacent.
They're friends with oysters.
It's oyster adjacent.
No, don't welcome that.
So who cooks with y'all? You.
I'm the cooker, but he can cook too.
I can cook.
Yeah.
When we first
like
met,
really
we used
good
to do
cook.
that. We used to go in the kitchen and cook. He'll have a day, and I'll have a day. But I'm the cooker.
Yeah.
What do you like to cook?
Everything. I cook
Everything?
Everything. When I'm in the kitchen, that's my office. I'm thinking. I'm planning out the rest of the week. I'm, making notes. I'm going back to my phone, putting notes in there because that's just my quiet spot. That's my zone.
It's awesome.
Ev is a big cooker.
Yeah.
What were them steaks you sent me, Ev?
Snake River Farms.
Snake River Farms? You know them?
No, he do.
Hey,
He sent me a
where's
whole.
my camera?
Here, come up here. Ev, right
Snake
quick.
River Farms. You need to send him they make these wagyus that are like.
Yeah, can y'all send us some? We definitely will take them, bro.
The tomahawk.
The tomahawk. Yes.
Tomahawk Wagyu.
Yes.
From Snake River?
Can
It's
you get them to send me
legit.
some?
It's so good.
Right here,
Right here.
Snake River Farms.
Send us some steaks, please.
They're
Remember-
good people. They do send out steaks.
Yeah.
You just gotta post them on your Instagram.
I'll do that. That's cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because them bitches are really good.
They're
Dude.
really good.
Our daughter cooked the tomahawk for you.
Yeah.
For real? Mm-hmm. My daughters. Oh, I take that back. I was about to shit on my daughters because that's what I normally do.
Daughters, cooks.
Isla couldn't cook a bowl of water. That's true.
She's gotten better.
But Georgia, my oldest, she's so good at perfectly seasoning. So if I put hot sauce on something, I put it on so I regret it the next day.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
Yeah, and Georgia puts the perfect amount so you taste the hot sauce, but also taste the other stuff.
Like,
She's
She's
actually
more
a really good
balanced
cook.
up here. She's
Yeah.
more balanced.
Yeah, I think we're both kind of guys that like to go hard in the paint
You think?
in life. Yeah, and I think that
long lost twin.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I never knew it when I'd watch him play, but man, I'm telling you, God, you were so fun to watch play football,
Yeah.
and more importantly, you're so fun to watch be interviewed.
And I'm more other importantly, I feel all of the pain of playing all those downs.
You miss it?
No.
No?
No.
Well, that's a gift.
No, I quit it. I got to do what I want to do, and I quit on my own time.
That's
I made
amazing.
a lot of money, and like I could have played probably 4 more years, but
But you
I
decided.
was like, nah, I'm gonna end this where I got the upper hand.
But that's such a blessing. That's really a gift that you quit when you were ready
Yeah.
and you're good with it. Because so many people don't get that opportunity. They get
yeah, you're
injured
right.
and it's over and they're not done. That's really
That's one of the biggest questions everybody asks. Do you miss football? No, I don't, bro.
Yeah.
No,
Like I had a great time playing football.
when you were done, you were done.
like,
you
I
were
was-
just like, yeah.
It was a season, right? Season of your life. That was part of that. What that
The game has
season was.
changed so much, and the type of football player that he just was naturally is just different than what the game is right now.
I see.
So it was like, he's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna babysit. Nope, not babysitting anybody. No, too talented to being a therapist and a psychiatrist on the field. And he's like, no, they want me to coach. Nope, not doing that. So
Can I tell you what's fascinating is that, okay, remember I am high and I'm drunk. The type of
Me,
person.
I'm high, and I got a
No,
little
I'm
buzz.
getting better. I can use my hands again.
you okay?
Was the type of player and person you were, they tried to squash. in your era.
They did wine.
100%.
I was
They
the
didn't want
poster
anyone.
boy.
They didn't want anyone.
I was the poster
That
boy.
was wild.
That's like back in 2005, they had me on ESPN, TMZ. I'm talking about for 70, 90 days in a row. In my house, we didn't watch, like you were not allowed to watch ESPN in my house.
Are you watching ESPN?
Oh no. No.
That's what he'll walk in the house and say.
Can you,
Like-
for LeeAnn, who's just meeting you now, can you give a little give a Cliff Notes version of
Sorry.
who Pacman was, maybe to the media or to the because right now all she's knowing is she's meeting Adam, I think.
Well, when
No, the
you
fuck
were
you ain't. She's
playing, I
meeting
was
back.
raising kids. I wasn't watching
Yeah.
football. I was sorry.
Yeah, I was a gangster. Just put like that.
That's surprising.
Yeah, he was a city
I wouldn't
slicker.
have-
No cap.
No cap.
Based
No
on
cap.
your childhood, gangster's
Like-
a stretch.
I was blessed. I did a thing the other day. Dear football. Dear football saved my life. And like for real.
I believe that.
Without football, like I don't even know if we would be sitting here talking with all the stuff that I went through. But like, yeah.
I
But I've
love.
always been like about my business. I'm very intelligent.
He's always been very
smart.
honest. He's always been
1250
direct.
on SAT. Only took it one time.
Wow.
Dean list, like, so my kids get it from a good source. I was just an asshole. I love to fight. I ain't backing down from a fight.
it's
I've
some
never
things-
backed down from no fight.
Yeah, it's some things that they're getting tapped on the hand for, but some of the things that
Oh yeah.
you know
I was
they're
before
doing
my
now,
time.
he did back then, and at the time, it was a new commissioner coming in and a new young commissioner, so he had to set the tone and have
When I
everybody
played, I was
respect
Dennis
him.
Rodman of
And so he
football.
was going through his stuff at the time when it was a change.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, poster boy,
So no wonder you don't miss it.
Oh no, not that.
That's
no.
not it. What do you not miss?
I'm saying I got to laugh. Like I finished it the way I wanted to finish. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta realize
So you
I was
moved
I was the first defensive player pick.
Gotcha.
The first 6th pick overall.
Wow.
Signed a contract for $18 million guaranteed over with 42.
Great.
It was a good, honest, unbelievable.
Bro,
I love
LeeAnn,
Megan with
LeeAnn
that.
understands money.
Hold
Right
on.
now, she's doing math in her head, going, okay, keep going.
And then
I know how much
so
the tour bus
play
costs.
2
Keep going.
years, boom, I get suspended for a year.
For what?
Basically just for
Being yourself?
partying.
Just for being yourself?
Yeah, just for, yeah.
Yeah.
Being yourself.
Strip club every
This
night.
is,
I
this
don't
is
know, I
probably
don't know.
one of the most famous stories in all of
Yeah.
sports.
But
and
I
you're
was
like, wait,
raising
what got
kids.
you suspended?
Listen,
have
I
you ever heard the
grew up
term?
watching NFL
Have you ever heard the
football. I
term
watched
"make it
SEC
rain"?
football.
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay,
I
he's
started
the
the
reason
era.
we know that term.
picture is right there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Pacman legit was the first guy to make it rain, and now we use that casually when we get extra French fries. We're like, oh, make it rain with French fries. he had to take a year off from the NFL because he made it rain.
Yeah.
But is it kind of refreshing to know somebody who isn't familiar with your history?
I'm cool with it.
Okay, good. I'm sorry.
I'm just explaining.
This is
Wait
so
for you to
enjoyable.
go with us.
I'll come with you anywhere.
Yes, you have to go
Anywhere.
and experience it with us because
love it.
with us, it's a big.
Her godfather
party.
owns
I love
Magic
it.
City.
Yeah.
Her godfather.
Her godfather owns Magic City.
Okay, and Magic City is the strip club you were talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You
And you're
will.
gonna have a ball.
I
I'm
love
talking
it.
about,
I
and
love
you're
it.
gonna have some of the best food you
You're
ever
gonna
had.
wanna, when you say it there, we're gonna be like, no, don't climb that pole.
To me?
Yeah.
Well, I did take
That's how
a
much
couple
fun you're gonna
lessons,
have.
some
Oh
serious.
yeah.
She did take strip. Okay, I love my wife. Okay, I love my wife. I love my wife.
Oh, she looked at him like, yeah, I did.
My wife took a stripper class. Like she like
For fun. I thought it would be
She was
fun.
like,
I thought
spice
it
it
would
up.
be really
Are
fun.
you for real?
With
I mean,
my
dead
girlfriends.
serious.
Yeah,
They
me
really,
and two
they
girlfriends.
got stripper classes?
Yes.
Yes. I took one. You can come. It's
like a fantasy
Remember, I
camp.
used to come home with all the bruises on my leg from my pole class.
Oh, that's pole dancing.
Yeah.
Oh no. They just taught her. I mean, it was. You know when you're.
Or like you got in the
you know
chair.
when your
Yeah.
kid's
Yeah.
6 and he says to you, "Dad, I'm pretty fast," and you go,
And there was a
okay.
pole.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I bet I could beat you in a foot race." You're like, "Oh, okay, hold on."
It was fun.
Don't f with the big dog
right.
with the paws
That's
crossed at the top of the mountain, okay?
Yeah.
And you have that cute moment, but it makes you love your son so much more where you go, I love that shit in him. I love that.
Yeah.
Bark at me. That was like watching LeeAnn come home. After stripper class, she's like, can I show you what I learned? And I was like, and then she said to me, you sit in that chair. Like what stripper ever goes, you sit over there,
I tried.
And then, I swear to God, she started with one of these. And I was like, oh my God. And by the way, it's making me love my wife so much more. And then she hits me with this, right? And I'm like, what are you, I didn't know what she was doing. I go, did you get in a car accident today? She was like, no. I took a stripper class.
I got A for effort.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Oh my God.
I love it, LeeAnn.
Whatever. I did not grow up even ballet dancing, not dancing at all. And I thought it was fun to do with my girlfriend.
It was awesome.
I thought
you
it
were
was awesome.
adorable. You were adorable and made me love you more. I'm telling you.
I would love to go to Magic City. Is it Magic City?
You're gonna have a
By the way, clip that out.
I would. It would be
That
super
should be,
fun.
Magic City should use that as a commercial. Just some chick making biscuits going, I would love to go to Magic City.
I think it would be really fun.
We got a package.
What package did we get? Is it Amazon?
It's from Warren.
It's, what if Warren comes out of the box? He's like, ta-da!
There's up.
By the way, this is the best press Warren Sapp's ever gonna get, because it's just
not
us.
even here.
Everyone's waiting for him.
Yeah, on his ass when he get, hey, Bert, hey, buddy.
That's funny.
All right, so I've cooked the mussels.
I wonder if he thinks noon was like a suggestion.
What'd you say, Mom?
I wonder if he thought noon was a suggested time.
Warren Sapp.
Oh my God.
When was the first time you met Warren?
So hold on. Do y'all always do this together?
No,
This show?
never. No, never. No, you know what happened?
All right,
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
But
All
this
right,
is
we
just
should do
our,
this. Hey,
is
how
our relationship.
This has been one of the best episodes ever. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome our third guest to the show, not Warren Sapp. That was the exact opposite of Warren Sapp. That was blonde hair, blue eyes, not Warren Sapp.
Not Warren Sapp. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
That was really funny.
All right.
So we'll say he didn't do 6 holes. He probably did 9.
No, he did 18 right now.
I think he's on 24.
He played fast.
At this point, he's on 24,
He
36.
literally wrote, I'm so glad you texted me, I forgot about it. Getting out of the shower right now. Well, now, hold on, let's read into Warren's text. Do you think he was in the shower?
He's
going,
at the
I'm
scene.
getting out of the shower right now. No, he was just showed up at his hotel room like, oh shit, I'm late.
But we just got him to commit yesterday, so he thought he forgot in 24
He said, he goes, what are you
hours.
cooking? And I said, it'll be a surprise. He goes, I'm out. No, it's not like a scary surprise.
It's not
He goes, I'm
always.
out. I was like, no, Warren, it'll be a great meal, trust me.
Yeah. Our next show, we'll have both of y'all cooking and we'll be over here talking shit, getting drunk and getting high.
I would love it.
Perfect.
Smoking weed.
Yeah. She can't smoke weed. It makes her throw up.
Makes me throw
They
up.
do?
I smoked weed 4
You
times.
do gummies?
Gummies
Oh.
make me.
Edibles?
She did
Oh,
gummies.
she like ayahuasca, huh?
I did gummies one time to sleep, and I
You
closed
on
my
the
eyes and I see
ayahuasca.
like starburst.
You
And I
on
was
the
like,
Aaron
I just
Rodgers
stayed up
plan.
all night.
Tripping.
Hey,
It's
do you
not-
know
it's just not for me.
ayahuasca? You know what ayahuasca is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's
You ever been to a
something
crack
you can
house?
Do you think I've ever been to a crack house?
I don't think so.
I think you can answer that only.
But what I'm telling you is, from the video that I seen of Aaron
That's an
Rodgers
analogy of
and them doing ayahuasca
No, I don't want to do that.
is just like going to a crack house. It's no difference.
They're all sitting around with paint
They
in their
just
face.
rich. Yeah. It's a rich,
Ever been to a crack?
controlled environment, I shall say.
Yeah.
But they was freaking out on there, man.
I couldn't do ayahuasca. I have no interest.
I was hoping there was another bacon sheet.
I'm like, hell yeah, they geeked up over there, boy. That is not THC.
I'm with Jason Kelsey this morning, and we're doing bench press. I'm with Jason Kelsey, Taylor LeWan, and Will Compton, and we're doing bench press. And they said, what are you doing for the rest of the day? I go, I'm doing a podcast with Pacman Jones, and all 3 of them were like, that's gonna be good. I said, really? And they go, oh, just let him go off. And I went, yeah.
So, have you ever heard a story about me and Jason?
No.
So we was playing the Eagles. I was drunk. Hey, bro, swear to God, played them a night game. I was tore up. I got back late. Our curfew was at 12, but I got back at like 2. And I had called Coach Fisher, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be late.
Sit down so you're on camera. Sorry.
I called Coach Fisher. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be late. He's like, well, you need to be here about 2 o'clock. We play a 7 o'clock game. We played the night game there. Man, I ain't gonna say everybody else who was late, but I was late with a couple more of the other guys. And we get there right before the game started. I'm doing my normal little warm-up, and they got in the way of me catching punts. Man, I told Kelsey, I will you up out here, mother.
To Kelsey?
Yeah. Like, I'm on his ass. He'll tell you the story, but like, and so, make a long story short, I caught a punt and ran it back for 83 yards in that game.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Threw up right down the sideline. Went back in.
Right on the sideline?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can I tell you, out of all the feelings you get in life, right, athletically, the moment, can you explain in poetry? I know you're a little bit of a poet. Your first poet was, he wrote a poem when he was in
Jones, my name, basketball, football, my game. One day I'm gonna make it to the Hall of Fame.
When he was a kid, he wrote that. He still has it.
Cool.
But can you explain in like beautiful words what it's like when you catch the punt, you do this, and all of a sudden you see the world open? That's got to be amazing.
If I can put it in any terms, it's almost like watching your wife have a baby.
Wow.
You be like, God damn, I did not know this pussy opened up this big. Jesus.
With or without the snip, right?
That looks like a shark's mouth. Holy shit.
I'm about to pass out.
I'm about to pass out. Yo, I need oxygen too.
Hey, bro, the first man, oh my God. Jesus, hey, help me. She's like, oh.
I know. When that happened to me, Bert said
I think I was yelling more than she was. I'm like, what the f?
Bert Lee, no, Bert Lee to the doctor, and he said, you're going to put that back together, right?
Hey,
When he was a black doctor, I go, do you want to take a look at my shit first?
Look.
You want to, because we don't have the same stuff.
I'm sitting there looking, I'm holding the hand, I'm like. I had to come, I can't do it.
That's
the first
That
baby.
ain't the baby coming out, man.
That's the first baby. Second baby, he was like, I got this. With Junior, he was like, I got this, got my camera ready.
Oh, my
I'm ready to go. And then he was all in camera mode, and then you're like, oh shit, doc, I think I need a chair. He got a chair, and then he looked at the doctor, and all I could hear him say, you do this every day?
Hey, bro, I got a lot of respect for women, but I'm telling you, that is, if for y'all that haven't seen it, when y'all will see it, oh my God.
Well, I haven't seen it myself, but I
Did you
can tell
record? You ain't record it?
Hell no, I don't want him recording that.
Oh, I recorded.
Hear up.
I want you to see what you going to do.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I don't need to see that on a regular day.
Yeah.
I don't need.
I watched it, but it was a hard watch, I would say. It wasn't
Did you
one of those.
watch it?
I did. I went back and watched it for a minute, but now I didn't have that like, oh. I was like, oh.
It's like science.
What about the people that have the shit, like, you know how some people are religious, like they have it in like
in a bathtub?
Over here.
Yeah.
No. I had my first baby. You see that head? It's
I got a size 8 head.
enormous. First baby had that head. And
Bless you.
I pushed literally for 3.5 hours. And then they botched my epidural. So it became a spinal. So I would go from full paralysis to full pain.
Ooh,
Full
so you had
paralysis
to
to
have
full
that.
pain. I threw up for 3.5 hours straight.
that happened
Every
to
time
my
I pushed,
sister.
it was terrible. And that big ass head, they had to like snip and get in and like twist her and get her
Hurry
out.
up. Our 14-year-old was a 23-weeker.
Oh, yeah, she was up.
And so what he kind of turned the other way was because she shot straight out.
She was like this,
first
she was like this big.
She was only 23 weeks. She just
So
half
she shot straight out. 1 push, 2 push, she came out like, psh, and he was not expecting.
But why? Why was she, girl?
Girl.
Why was she born early? Do they know?
She still to this day, no. She
just ready to get
She
it
just
out?
had kids early.
yeah, well,
All our kids.
well,
came
he
out.
was a preemie.
I was a preemie too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
He was a preemie, so if that maybe, I don't know if that plays a factor. Or
Zanaya was born early, 2 weeks.
Maybe because we moved around a lot. I was moving around a lot. I don't know. We still to this day don't know.
Okay. There was no medical reason. Right,
No.
right.
But she was just, they
We
were,
had to
all
make
my kids
mine
was
get
in a
out.
rush to get here.
Mine was, we had to induce mine.
We had induced
She was
because
not.
I had to work. $700. Miami Improv. When I would watch you guys on Hard Knocks, I love that show so much. When I watch you guys, I was excited that you guys had nice things.
Yeah,
like
I fucking work hard to get nice
I was
things.
like, that's so cool. Like, I would like to be like them. Like, I remember just like, do you remember when Ocho Cinco made those Hey Baby shirts or whatever? Was it Hey Baby?
Kiss the Baby.
Kiss the Baby.
And I was like, I remember watching that going like, he has enough money to make his own shirt. Like, that's where I was in my life at the time. Yeah. But I was like, that's so cool, man. I would love to be able to do something fun with money. Like so it's not just buying your own thing, but like, I'll make shirts for everyone and then I'll give them out. Like that kind of shit. I do not understand how the internet dislikes money. I don't, and I think it's just, personally.
Do you think the internet dislikes money?
Brother.
I don't.
No, okay.
The only reason why I say that is because the internet is everybody showing how much money they got.
No, parts of the internet. Parts of the comments that you read will be like, oh, you've changed. And you're like,
oh, you talking about your personal comments.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
them people, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
People, I get that shit.
Oh, for real?
Oh, you don't do nothing for Atlanta, you only do shit for Cincinnati. You got all of this and you ain't, you had the same opportunity to guess what, that I had.
Yeah.
I get to decide and choose what the I want to give back to and not give back to. Period, point blank, bro.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I don't even read my comments.
I had to stop reading them because you read them and then
read them.
And then you make you feel a way about yourself.
Don't even read them.
And then I'll be like, yo, that's not fair. That's not fair that some dude that doesn't like me gets to tell me not to like me.
Right.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was just sitting behind the computer. They probably ain't even got a 9 to 5. That ain't even putting in the work that we putting in. He ain't waking up at 5:30 and going to sleep at fucking 12 o'clock at night. And we only getting 6 hours or 4 hours of sleep to wake back up to do the same thing again to get better every day in what we doing. Like,
7 days.
Don't fucking feel bad for these people, bro.
Okay, let me hit that joint.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's fucking preach. I'm like sitting here going like, we need a Pacman Jones wake up alarm.
Yeah.
Going everyone.
Yeah.
The way your brain works. See, now there's something that's different. The way your brain works, and I'm learning it right now. In high school, never did drugs or booze because you wanted to get better and get out of it, right? You get to West Virginia, you play every game high. You play every game high in the NFL. You are I don't even know if you're in the Hall of Fame yet, but a first ballot Hall of Famer, without a doubt.
Next year I get it.
Without a doubt. What I think people should pay attention to is your mentality, your coaching, the way you could coach life, because the way you lived life was different but successful. And there's a lot of people that the format, like the learning curve isn't the same for everyone. Some people need your brain to get to the next place.
I agree. That's a really great statement.
Nice way to put it.
It was great, right? Not
with the situation, but like I had no other choice but to be built like this. Like,
well, you showed up this way to an extent.
Yeah, I don't know. What
they
say is in you is not on you.
And you know,
like, I don't know.
I agree with that. You're
I just believe I can win in anything. It's nothing that you can tell me that I can't do.
It's in you, not on you.
Yeah.
Nothing? No one got that? No one got that?
We got it. It just wasn't funny.
Yeah.
We got it. It wasn't funny. Sorry.
Why do you marry the people like that? Like, why wouldn't you just marry a person that worshipped you? She'd be like, good one, Bert.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get that. You ain't gonna get that. There's some here, oh boy, goddamn it, you go. I was like, God damn, babe, how was it? Was it good or not?
But it's what's crazy is
we need that though. Some people need
no. I think that they don't understand is we're gonna stroke your egos. We're gonna do that, but we cannot do it the 24 hours that we have in the day.
Give me 21.
Yeah, give me 21. Give me 18.
Give me 12 and you sleep for 10 of them.
I can do, well, no. Opposite day, maybe.
Well, we don't have to end the conversation, but ladies and gentlemen, our food is served.
Oh.
Chow time.
We've got gumbo. Gumbo, yeah, gumbo.
Very hot bowl,
good.
so be careful.
It is hot.
And the presentation.
God bless you, varsity nurse, man. My body just never pray, amen.
Amen.
Smell me.
All right, I'll be the first to.
Okay.
It looks good.
It's good.
Okay.
It is good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's good.
It looks
I was
hot.
hungry as hell, too.
You were? Well,
Yeah,
it is
because I was smoking that weed, and it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Oh. There should be more things like weed. Like, there should be a drug that makes you want to jog. Or I guess it's called coke.
It's good. The flavor is really nice.
You like it? I haven't even tasted it yet.
If it wasn't, I just would sit here and not say anything.
Really good.
But it's good.
I love that. That roux, 2 beers, a little bit of Worcestershire, butter, roasted flour, and it is legit.
You put beer in here?
2.
Oh, sure.
It's yummy.
I was panicked for a second. I was like, wait, you're not sober, are you? And then I was like, oh, we've been drinking and smoking all day.
No, but when you cook beer, it cooks down the alcohol. It doesn't, it's not alcoholic anymore.
That's good.
It cooks so
Now, here's what, if it was 10 years ago, here's what I'd do with this. I would have put 2 jalapenos in there. I mean, it's spicy as shit.
I would have ate that.
But I have I don't know.
You've been eating too much shit.
I've messed up my stomach too much from eating too much spicy stuff.
Food.
And so if I have a little spice.
Twins.
I already said it. Separated at birth.
Well, like, I ain't there yet. I'm almost there.
Your mom has
I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and order the hottest one that you can order.
That's what he did for years.
20 of them.
The next day is not pleasant for
Sprinkle
you,
with
though.
lemon pepper.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
The next day is horrible for you.
Tastes good though.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Like I would do it on stage. I would do it in the afternoon and then get on stage at night and be like, I have to shit my pants. One time I was in Lexington, Kentucky, I think, and I had hot wing. I did the Buffalo Wild Wing Challenge that afternoon. What grown-up does the Buffalo Wild Wing Challenge in the afternoon?
I done won that like 3 times.
Okay, wait, you've done it too?
I made my whole Little League team do it.
Yes.
He had a wing restaurant. You don't
Our
think he
team
did?
mom.
Do you realize how similar we are?
Bro.
Can I tell you the most adorable thing? Couple to couple, right? Mm-hmm. So my memory is horrible. I live in fantasy sometimes. I think I was in Orlando, Florida. And I go to Buffalo Wild Wings all the time. I love Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'm sitting at a table by myself and I'm waiting for my meal and I see a young couple, maybe like 14, 15 years old on their first date.
Oh.
Boy and girl, they sit at a high top and they sit together and you can see he's nervous. And he was like, you're really gonna love this. You're really gonna love this. This is the best place. Like trust me when I say, we're gonna have such a great time. And I'm listening, just kind of eavesdropping and I'm like, think how adorable it is. The waitress comes up, she goes, so do you guys know what you wanna order? And the guy goes, yeah, I got this. And he goes, we'll both be doing the Buffalo Wild Wings Challenge. And the girl had no idea what she was signing up for. But this guy was such a bro. Like, he knew he had done it with his buddies and that they enjoyed it. And he thought, on our first date, we eat the spiciest wings and we'll laugh our asses off. This is gonna be amazing. Dude,
Did you watch it?
This girl had no idea what she was signing up for. And she's like, I don't like it. I feel like I'm on fire. He's just like my lips. What do we do? And he's like laughing. He's like, isn't this great? Oh, buddy, I think about that. You know, the other one I did.
But I bet he fell so in love with her
That's
at
some
that
shit
moment.
Junie. Hey, that's some shit Junie would do though.
She tried it.
That's some shit Junie would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause my son eat everything I eat. Like he eat 10 packs of Takis a day.
Yeah.
The hot ones.
10 packs of Takis? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When mom is not around.
Women, of course, yeah.
Yeah. With
Hey,
dad.
the food is good.
It is good, right?
It is good.
No, really good. Hey. Oh, it's not Warren Sapp.
Oh, hey. Oh, no, not sir.
Tell me about your show, Pacman.
You have a show?
Yeah.
What's your show?
The Pacman Jones show.
I watched it this morning.
Yeah. Me, Ev, come over in the shop.
Is it a podcast?
It's a show.
On where?
We getting paid.
What? Did you say
We ain't a podcast.
I have a feeling.
We
I know
get paid
who's
on a
paying them.
podcast.
No. I think they're getting paid.
Getting paid right now.
We're doing this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's on BET.
No.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, it says BET.
No, I love you.
That's what it
I love
says
you.
right
I know it
there.
says BET.
Bet. Oh, that was, at least you know what BET is.
LeeAnn, I love
I know,
you.
right? How great was that moment?
Of course.
It's on Bet Online, LeeAnn. We on
Bet
like
Online.
all platforms.
Bet online.
Yeah, that's our sponsor. But yeah, on the Pacman Jones show, me and Ev, Ev is my co-host. We talk about sports, all different sports, lacrosse, football, basketball, baseball, all hot topics, culture, and hot news.
That's awesome.
What's going on? We're doing pretty good though.
Pac knows everybody. It's the craziest thing. Like, we'll show up to work and he'll just be like, hey, I'm gonna get Deion Sanders on the show today, and that happens. And it's like, and then he has conversations with people just differently than trained media people who've been forever.
Sure.
More like how we having a conversation right here.
Because you're just regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And when you're regular and you're comfortable being regular, you can
smell
talk
me?
to anybody, right?
Yeah, smell me.
What'd you say?
You smell me.
You smell
You
me.
know how to spell that? Smell me. How you spell that?
I don't know. What did you say it? I have no idea what you said.
SCHMELL. Smell me.
Smell. Okay. And what does that mean? Like you can sniff out
Like, you know,
inauthentic?
No, I'm not
people?
really like, that's a good vibe. Smell me like, what's up? How you doing? Look good.
So how did I
me.
smell?
There you go. Smell me. So you get the lingo. You're from
I
the
got
South.
it. I got it.
I'm definitely dropping that during sex. I'm like, you smell me? She's gonna laugh.
I go, yeah,
hysterically.
you didn't shower, dude. I smell you. It smells bad.
Smells like Schmidt.
Exactly. Next time, maybe
I can
schmower.
smell your smells from here.
Oh my God.
Smosh or smash.
Schmower, I'm a schmat, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I would drop that one right there.
Yeah, LeeAnn, we're going to Magic City. We're going to have a ball.
Hang on. So you know we have to do a double date now.
Yes.
We have. This has
I mean,
been.
this was the first one,
Yes.
right?
This has been so fun. For
real. Thank you, guys.
Evan, have you been to Magic City?
Hey,
You've never been to Magic City?
hey,
You're missing the
to the double date.
cheers. Cheers. Here.
Double
Let me
date.
make sure I
It was so nice to spend
Evan, you
the
ain't
day
been to
with you
Magic?
guys.
I gotta take you to Magic.
Where
They
is
have,
it in Atlanta? It's in
right by the
Atlanta.
library.
Right downtown.
Oh, shut up. Is that by the library? I'm not stupid.
Actually, the library probably is a block away from there.
I mean, I did grow up in Atlanta, so I do
It's
have...
by the Greyhound station.
Well, I don't know where that is. The Greenhouse Station?
Greyhound.
Greyhound.
Oh, I know where that is. The Greyhound.
Yep.
I
I know you do.
grew up in Midtown.
Oh, yeah.
When my parents divorced, my dad stayed on a farm in Bowden, and my mom took me to Midtown Atlanta.
So it's
I
right
lived
there
10th
on
Street.
Forsyth Street.
Oh, you right there. You know where it's at then, yeah.
I went to school on 10th Street.
You right there in the mix.
Yeah, I know exactly, yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah.
And that food was good. I clipped my plate.
Wasn't it
Yes,
good?
it's very good.
There's probably some more if
you.
you want some more. I don't know.
I'm gonna make. Look at those hands.
Great
Look at those hands. Look at those hands. Look at those hands. God damn it.
That was crazy.
Were you trying,
Something's burning.
were you trying to see was he gonna catch it?
I was hoping he'd grab it and run out the door and be on for 85 yards. There's butter on it. That was good. That was
Butter
good.
just makes it better.
Boom! Hands. Hey, it's in you, it ain't on you. Don't forget that.
Would you go out and coach out in Colorado?
No, I ain't been no coach, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to coach.
Well, you're young. What do you do with the rest of your life?
I'm gonna build my show to be the #1 sports show
Love this.
in the next probably year and a half, 2 years.
I love it.
I'm gonna take my ass out of the country after junior, go to college.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Nobody gonna know.
Where do you like? That's
I'm not gonna even tell nobody.
What? I mean,
I'm just gonna get away.
why?
What you mean? Why?
Why would
Peace,
you? Why
right?
would
Relaxation.
You wanna move
Like
out?
after my kids go to college.
You mean relaxation, just not
Yeah.
for any like reason.
No.
Just to enjoy
Tap the
yourself.
out like when we
like-
wanted to
Yeah.
move.
LeeAnn said, are you on the run?
No, I'm not on the run, man. Not on the run.
Good.
Ain't nobody looking for me.
Just
Callback.
check it.
That's a
Just
callback.
check it.
Are we gonna have to dump a child somewhere?
I understand Bankhead deeply. I'm just checking.
Say,
checking.
why are you leaving here? It's the best. Like, no,
Should we be worried?
no.
Should we scrap
You know
the
what I mean?
tape?
Right?
We'll be on U.S. soil, but we'll be in some island.
Great, right?
Just tapped
Just
out.
tapped out.
I love that. That's
Tapped out a little
great.
bit.
I love that's a great
Yeah.
plan.
Right now, like our whole thing is building the community and like helping all these other kids.
But what does that mean?
What you mean?
Building the community.
Cause like where we from, where we stay at in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It's a lot of less fortunate people that don't have the means of different things that we have.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I'm saying resources of even counseling, going to see a counselor, getting their teeth clean. It could be anything. Hygiene, having deodorant, you know what I mean? Washing them rags, wash your face, having something to eat. A lot of these kids, you'll be surprised when you go in their house, like, ain't got shit, man. Like, and it kind of opened up my eyes, because I had kids on my football team
Sure.
that I would have never thought was living
Or food insecure, as they call it?
I'm talking about, no, like, not only food insecure, I'm talking about whole life. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, go in, water barely working, like, and these are government houses, so, like, you gotta put it in perspective. Like, but when we was in the projects, it was projects, but our shit was nice. Like, I don't know about everybody else, but maybe because my grandma just didn't play that shit, but like, our shit was set up. We ain't had no roaches, no mices, no none of that shit. Like, it was like military house, you get what I'm saying? Yes. Now, I have been to some projects, some houses in our projects that look like what these kids are going through, you get what I'm saying? But not being able to wash your clothes and do little things like,
we take it for granted, don't we? The simplest things. I mean, even all these fires in LA, they sent a notice out that said, you need to boil water for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I can't even like brush my teeth anymore unless I boil.
How close was y'all to the fires?
We were
right
not
next
close.
to it, right next. Okay,
We were not right next to it. We were not.
Look, I'm looking for sympathy from the internet.
We don't need any sympathy. We don't need any sympathy.
Saved our neighbor's house.
We did not.
And they
That
were
is
Mexican.
not true.
They were Mexican, and we saved their house.
That is not
With
true.
their Asian gardener, I saved all of them. And
That's not true.
Yeah.
We are fine.
Black Lives Matters.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for some love on the internet.
Hold on.
Ed was pretty close to it though. He had to evacuate.
Hang on. So we learned this in therapy. I misrepresented LeeAnn.
Okay.
And I took her voice from her.
Oh.
Go ahead and say what you're going to say.
All the
No, we're learning.
all the time.
Now, by the way, just so we're
What's
clear,
that number?
just so we're clear, she did it to me as I was making a joke. We learned that these are our trauma states. Go ahead, LeeAnn.
Anyway, how exactly are you building this community that you're just talking about? So that's what we started with. I said, how are you building a community? And you started talking about how there's so many people in Cincinnati.
Okay, hang on. I got to interrupt again. Hold on.
What?
I have never met a couple that made me love my wife more. Like, watching all of us interact makes me love this woman so much. I'm having so much fun with you guys.
Doesn't understand who I really am entirely. I understand him. He doesn't understand me.
That's about right.
That's a typical wife answer.
That's about right.
Anyway, as my curiosity
That is
goes,
a typical wife answer.
That's about right.
It's
That
not
is a typical wife answer.
100% right.
That is
about
a
right.
typical
It's 100%
wife
right.
answer.
That's about.
That is a typical wife
Behind
answer.
these big giants,
Guys, let me
there's somebody
mansplain
that
this to you
keeps
guys
it
real
all-
quick.
I mean, come on.
Hello, LeeAnn. My name is Tish.
I'm LeeAnn. I love you already.
Jesus
I'm Bert. It's very nice to meet you.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, shit. This is the guy that videotapes our
So what I'm trying to get to is there something in your community that we can inspire people to like donate to or help with this community you're building in Cincinnati? If not, then I'll just drop the subject.
Well, our foundation is Hello World.
That's what I was trying to get to. Hello
And
World.
All those things that I was telling you about, that's what we are focusing on in the inner city of Cincinnati. So like, each one teach one, what they say, help one. You know what I mean? So we're just trying to make it where at least these kids have the means of food and reliable sources. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody should be able to wash their clothes.
100%.
Yeah.
And you know what's really important, was important for me, because I grew up in a very blue collar, very modest family, like the typical white trash, like cars on blocks type family. And when I got to a certain age, I realized that I didn't have a resource to figure out like even how to deal with money.
Yeah.
So I had to start reading books about how to think about money differently than what I was exposed to. And I think a mentorship in communities that don't have resources like that, there was no one in my community that made a lot of money.
That is so true.
And so, I mean, I'm not,
Preach.
I'm also white, so I have a different, advantage than other minorities in our country, but I still didn't have a resource.
Yeah.
So I started reading books, like this is so dumb, but I read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I read that book.
You did?
Yeah.
And I was
that
like,
will open your mind. Oh
it
my
totally
God.
changed my whole
What?
brain.
Yeah.
But I had no resource for that where I grew
That's
up.
why she didn't want that
Why are you
Rolex.
laughing at me?
That's why she didn't want that Rolex.
He had a rich dad.
After I got through reading that book, I'm looking at this book like, ooh, I'm kind of upset, but I ain't upset because like I really want to go buy everything I want to buy, but this book is telling me not to buy shit.
Exactly. But then you recalibrate how you think about it, and then all of a sudden, at the end of the day, you can buy whatever the you want, right?
Yeah.
That's
Good woman.
Right. What?
You going,
He had a rich dad. He had a rich dad.
He
did.
I did not. My dad was a mechanic. You know, you live with 2 roommates in a log cabin with no heat. Come on. We didn't have a lot of
When we
resources.
first started dating, he lived in a refrigerator. I swear to God.
No, he lived in the back of the convenience store he owned, which was behind the refrigerator. So you had to walk
It was
through the
ice
refrigerator
cold.
to get to
It
his
was
apartment.
ice
That had no
cold.
windows. That's
You had
how
to
I
walk
grew up.
past the Bud Light. You had to open the glass door and
through
go walk into the
cooler
refrigerator
to get to my dad's
bedroom.
studio apartment that was behind the cooler. That's who raised me.
Yeah.
Dad was a hustler though.
In his own way.
Yeah.
Except definitely hit a ceiling with how to deal with certain issues.
Yeah.
So I had to go out of
And go
that
figure it out.
to figure out other
Yeah.
ways. So I'm not living behind the Bud Light cooler.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not my end game.
For sure.
I'd like something a little more elevated.
For sure.
You guys are
need
bringing out
something
the
like
best version of this woman, and I do not know why. I am in love
I'm
with
this
this.
way every day.
Like, stop
You just
talking to
never
me.
ask.
She's a great woman.
She's a great woman.
Thanks.
Hey, to my wife,
So are you
LeeAnn.
guys.
To
your wife.
To all of
To
you.
our wives.
Pour me a little bit in here. Pour me a little bit in here. Pour me a little bit in
Oh,
here.
yeah. Oh, there we go. We're in
To the
Italy.
wives.
She wants more notes.
To our wives.
Sam, wherever you at.
We missed you. Here's your soup.
Here's your soup.
Cheers, Sam.
Thanks for doing this today.
Well, I got to tell you something. Right now, I just simply have to thank you. You came in here with such wildly great energy, and you brought it into this kitchen. You held court to this room, and what's really dope, and I think is why I did it, is you kept giving love to your wife and it, bringing her in the picture, and that's why we're all here right now.
Look like we got a new show, people.
But this has been amazing.
You guys are a vibe.
Your mouth to God's ears, you will be the biggest thing in sports media in a year and a half. And I'm telling you, you're just special, man. I said it earlier and I cut myself off, but they tried to squash personalities like yours in your generation. And now those personalities are running sports media. Look at Shaquille O'Neal, look at yourself, look at Pat McAfee. Look at all these wild, Pat McAfee jumps in a river drunk, right? Don't let him be Pat McAfee. Look who Pat McAfee is. Right. He's running ESPN right now.
Shout out to Pat. You smell
Shout out to
me?
Pat.
No cap, my boy.
Smell me.
No cap.
Smell me.
We was just on the Pat McAfee.
No.
show.
I'm gonna give us an outro. But hey, check out his show. Thank you so much. We have to do a couples weekend. Yeah. I'm gonna organize it.
What's this show called? Bet Online?
The Pacman Jones show.
Pacman
Shout out
Jones
to my
show.
sponsor, Bet Online. You know what I'm saying? Politely raw.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap. Say no cap.
No cap.
Smell me.
You gotta hit him one time with the smell.
Say, look at the camera, LeeAnn, and go, smell me, no cap.
Smell me.
Smell me, no cap.
All right. Great episode. Great episode.
Awesome.
That was amazing, dude.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.